you are going to have 3 incredible opportunities this month. And when I say incredible, I mean incredible. The first opportunity you're going to become aware of on the 1st of July. The second opportunity you're going to become aware of on the 11th of July. And the third opportunity you're going to become aware of on the 21st of July. These opportunities are gonna be life-changing, and it is gonna be such an amazing starting point as well, because the part of your life that you are going to be at the same time facing, it's gonna make you feel really good, it's gonna make you feel really optimistic, it's going to bring you happiness and the vibration back that you haven't felt in a long time. And it's not only that, these 3 days, these 3 sacred dates are also going to bring you a mind-blowing opportunity to actually come up with a different solution to an ongoing problem that was draining your energy over the last 7 months in particular. Different solution to an ongoing problem is going to become evident over the last 3 days in July. And this is all, of course, going to be super connected. So my gorgeous Aquarius, I really need to stress the fact that there is a lot going to be going on, a lot going to be happening throughout the month of July. You need to put yourself as number one. You need to really focus on yourself again as much as you possibly can, because your nature is so beautiful, your nature is so wonderful. There are a couple of people that are really going to be going through something very difficult around you, when it comes to July. And I really hope that they are not going to kind of drain too much of your energy. And I don't mean to say that these people are horrible. I don't mean to say that these people are nasty or evil. No, baby, no. It is just sometimes we deal with the people who can kind of drain our energy, who are lost a little bit, and they're not necessarily bad, not necessarily negative, but it's just something to kind of pay attention to and watch for in order to protect your own energy, because this is something that can kind of take your attention away from really important things that are going to be happening in your life. So that's why, my gorgeous Aquamarini, you need to understand and you need to remember to put yourself as number one, no matter what, when it comes to the month of July, because at the same time you're rejuvenating yourself, you're giving a rebirth to yourself, you're protecting your power, you're protecting your energy, and therefore that's the best way to protect everybody else around you who means to you the most. My name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Aquamarini, and it's for July 2022. So this monthly horoscope tarot card focus is for you, my gorgeous Aquarius, and it's for July 2022. This month is going to be so busy. Probably this month, when it comes to you, it's going to be one of the busiest months you had in a long time. But you're gonna like this, you're gonna enjoy this, purely because there is gonna be very interesting idea that is going to be highlighted on the 25th of July. And that idea, it's also going to be direct result of all these wonderful energies. I'm also want to say that when it comes to the actual numerology, your number is 222. This is a highly powerful number. It means that something is going to motivate you from the very 1st of July. You're going to feel a strong motivation, and I like it. I like it so much, my gorgeous Aquamarini. But at the same time, it means that you are going to make such a powerful decision, very powerful decision. And I mean powerful decision. Yes, it is a powerful decision that you're going to make, but it's like a wise decision. And before that, this is going to be highlighted like a very intelligent choice, very powerful choice, very wise decision you're going to make. And this in itself is going to become evident at around the 12th of July already. And the wise decision that you're going to make, it's going to elevate you in so many different ways, on so many many different levels at this moment in your life, but especially when it comes to things that have naturally come to an end and they're karmically like kind of draining us until we realize this. So we can only do this by ourselves, and this is why it's important to always remember to protect our own energy. We do have people in our lives that we love, that we like, and things like that, but sometimes our energy is the most important that we need to take on the next level. We need to protect, and that's exactly what you're doing right now. You will see what was draining your energy and what came to an end, especially when you were feeling way too restrained, and that in itself was pretty much so highlighted, especially over the last 2 months. Indeed, not only that you're gonna make a really wise message, you know, but at the same time this is to do with the whole new perspective that you're already going to feel beautifully and gently, like a kind of like a sliding into your life at this moment in time, and it's coming from you kind of understanding, you know, and it's also like a kind of like a certain cooperation. It's going to be really important, because the cooperation that I'm talking about, it's like kind of going to make you aware to not to worry about certain delays, and not to kind of be frustrated, and not to bring yourself down, and not to kind of like really kind of worry of the actual failure. You know, you don't want to worry about the failure, because that in itself, it can turn into deep worry, and then it can just kind of like slow you down on your journey. So the bottom line is to be this is going to help you to be as optimistic as you possibly can, especially when it comes to establishing which part of your life do you need to cut out, you need to stop, you need to readjust now, because it's to do with the discontinuance of effort that is going to be highlighted. But then again, the certain power and bravery is going to be required from you in order to take this on, and in order to understand that the effort is continued until the full until the full success is attained. Sorry, you know, this is gonna really pretty much so gonna highlight the great skill. It's going to highlight your own great skill, and that on the 23rd of July is going to be super evident, because the great skill that is going to be highlighted at around this time, it's at the same time telling you and making you aware and letting you know that this is going to be in demand in the best possible way. And that in itself is going to be great, because also like a kind of like it's going to help you to kind of deal with the kind of certain problems, and it's going to help you to deal with like kind of things in life that were preoccupying you over the last few months. So it's just coming out of it and kind of like a feeling this vibration of new things coming into your life. But on another hand, my gorgeous Aquamarini, you know, there is someone really wonderful here, like a wonderful older male person again, somebody very somebody older, somebody male, somebody really powerful, somebody very different, somebody very unique, somebody very spiritual, somebody who understands absolutely everything, like everything, you know, someone who's very deep, and someone who's so unique, you know. And this is an older male person who's really powerful, you know, very kind of emotionally mature, but also when it comes to their healing, when it comes to their balance, when it comes to spirituality, they're very kind of very powerful, very knowledgeable, but also at the same time, this is like, I'm talking about rather fatherly energy here, person with like a very interesting people skills, but also at the same time, this person is like a rather creative leader, powerful creative leader. I'm trying to help you to establish who this person is, because this person this person is someone in your life, somebody very close to you, somebody important to you, but someone who you also can't understand all the time, which is nothing unusual. We don't always need to understand each other all the time, but because this person is so deep and so complex, sometimes it can be very difficult to understand what this person is trying to do, or it's very difficult to understand their own actions. They're not bad, they're not horrible, not at all, but sometimes that particular person likes to do things things in their own way. So this creates the problem in between you two, because sometimes you don't like kind of you don't like things like that, and sometimes you don't know how to respond to this energy. But the bottom line is, that when it comes to that person is actually going to play such a powerful role here, because almost like you are going to have like a little bit of like a kind of like a not conflict, but just like a little bit of disagreement. But this is so important, because this little bit of disagreement, it's going to help you to come to the bottom of things. It's going to help you to understand something so specific. So it's not going to be a bad disagreement, horrible disagreement, but suddenly something is going to come to you, a realization. You will realize something that you didn't realize before, and that is going to start kind of like it's going to help you out so much to understand what you didn't understand before. And also it's going to start the process of the actual emotional recovery, which is going to in turn into a wonderful and slow healing. You're going to feel less intense now, but also on another hand, he's going to inspire you so much, because you're going to realize, you're going to become aware of the actual unrealized project, and this in itself is going to be brilliant, because it's all about your own financial independence, especially when it comes to the 9th of July, 19th of July, and the 29th of July. These 3 days are going to be absolutely remarkable, especially when it comes to you doing the right thing at a time when it doesn't even seem so, especially when it comes to your financial independence. I'm not saying that you're not financially independent now, but I'm just saying that this is going to be absolutely the right thing to do, because at the same time you are going to become aware of the certain victory. And I really like this. You're going to become aware of the certain victory, and this is to do with your own achievement, which is going to show you the clear progress, and that in itself is going to make you feel so good about yourself. It's going to help you to recognize what the next stage is going to be, but it's also going to help you to recognize the variety of options, especially when it comes to like your ambition, your drive, your focus, and things that make you feel very, very confident. You're going to become very confident about your own success, but for the first time in a long time, you're going to feel like you have things completely under your control, which is the natural step after that moment in time. Is when it comes to the whole month of July, is like do what you love, as much as you possibly can, but also you're gonna get recognized. You're going to be shining so brightly. Your energy is going to be very powerful when it comes to the whole month of July. And this is what the number 222 in numerology also means, that your energy is going to be so strong and so bright and so powerful. So it can go both ways. You don't want to waste this energy, because this energy is going to be highlighted in July, and it's going to be highlighted in February 2023 again. So the second stage of this is going to be in February 2023, when it's your element, of course. And now this is going to be highlighted right now. So it's not like this, I'm not saying that this is going to be only now, but I'm just saying to make the most of it. Purely it's happening because it's the 7th month of the actual year, which is a sacred month, an angel's number 7. Again, the month's full of signs, but at the same time you've got 222, which is another angel number, which is only kind of amplifying everything for you in terms of your own energy. So it can go both ways. As I said, you just manipulate this energy in the best possible way. So by doing things that you really love, you're amplifying your own energy, and you're getting noticed. So if you're looking for work, if you're looking for a job, you're going to be noticed like on a much larger scale. Okay, if you're trying to achieve something, the more energy you put towards it, the more you're gonna get out of it. So this is what I'm trying to explain about the month of July. But also it can go both ways. If you're very low, if you're very down, then you're just gonna kind of make things even super more difficult to yourself. And even if you feel horrible in July, at any day really, even if you feel horrible, even if you feel like the worst hangover or something, and then the next day you need to do something really important, all you need to do is just remember, it's that spiritual knock, tuk tuk, which means that you just need to kind of go through, you just need to go forward, you just need to do what you need to do, and you're going to surprise yourself with your own power, how much you can do, how much you can achieve, how much you can start, you know, how incredible this month is going to be. And you're going to find out something so specific about yourself as well in terms of your own ability. You're going to find something so specific that you will want to take on the next level for the first time ever, something so specific about yourself. It's going to be highlighted over the next seven days in July, my gorgeous Aquamarini. So this is the power that I'm talking about. So if you're looking for work, go for it. You know, if you're looking for promotion, trust me, you will be noticed, you know. So make the most of this powerful vibration and energy indeed. And also, you know, what is going to happen this month, it's going to earn you an excellent reputation. Okay? Just slide this onto your spiritual journey. No matter what you're trying to do, no matter what you're trying to achieve, just go with it. Go with the flow, because this month it's about to bring you an excellent reputation. Do not forget this, no matter what. And when that comes up in a reading, that means that naturally you are going to feel like very often to kind of explore. Every time when you feel cheeky, every time when you feel like you want to explore something, every time when you feel brave, remember that this is coming from somewhere else. This is coming from somewhere different, which means it's going to take you somewhere different, which means that you need to do this. You need to explore that part of your life at this moment in time. And there is also going to be like a really kind of family member, someone very close to you, someone very important to you, who is much younger spirit, younger soul, who is really going to surprise you. They're going to give you such a great news, and this is going to make you feel so happy, because you were worrying about that younger person. It's someone in your life, someone really important to you. You were worrying about them so much, and they are going to give you an absolutely gorgeous little message. And I'm so happy for you, because I know that this was worrying you so much. When it comes to your nutrition and when it comes to your health, my gorgeous Aquamarini, I'm going to tell you that you are going to have like pretty much so like almost every sign this month had the problems with the bones and the problems with the skeleton. And at the same time, I want to stress that you can be in the sun every single day, but you still need to take a natural vitamin D3 supplement. You can be in the sun every single day, yes, I repeat, but you still need to take a natural vitamin D3 supplement. This is going to give you energy. It's going to make you feel more optimistic. It's actually going to be super beneficial for so many other things as well, like for your bones, for your whole skeleton, for so many other bodily actions. But at the same time, it's basically going to help you also to boost your immune system, my gorgeous Aquamarini. Of course, that I decided to start with my own brand, because it took me like, oh my God, yeah, I became like absolutely annoyed, you know, just going to the health shops, so-called health shops, and then it takes me like about 2 hours to read the ingredients and find one particular supplement without any chemicals. Almost every supplement has got chemicals. I do not like that whatsoever, and I got so tired of this, you know, because people don't realize that often these chemicals that are at the back of the ingredients with the natural supplement, it's like always has got like a really funny little name that makes it look like, oh, it's something like good or it's something natural, you know. They're very clever the way they do this in a bad way, do you know what I mean? Because it makes you feel like this is all good, but it's not. They put often these cheeky words, you know, and it's just people don't know what it is, but it's just like a chemicals. So I decided to make my own brand, obviously, which are exceptionally high quality vitamins and minerals without any horrible ingredients, without any chemicals whatsoever. Okay, you see, it's what you get what you see. You see, it's what you get, you know. But at the same time, it's suitable for vegetarians, it's suitable for vegans, it's suitable for everyone. These are the high quality, exceptional vitamins that you should be taking all the time. And when you get them, you get the best. You see this? Natural vitamin D3. I highly suggest you to get this. You need to have this literally all the time. And because you're going to have a little bit of like a sensitivity when it comes to your skin in general, a little bit of sensitivity inside your mouth. Your gums are going to be sensitive. I also highly recommend you to get zinc picolinate, 22 milligrams, which is the highly absorbable form of zinc, and it's superb to actually take in combination with natural D3 and the zinc picolinate. This is something that we should all be taking. Like, I'm not even joking. This is something that we should be all taking. Natural vitamin D3 and natural zinc. Okay, I highly suggest you to take this. If you're on any other medications, if you're pregnant or if you're breastfeeding, you just need to check with your doctor. You just need to check with your GP. Only your doctor or GP can let you know and tell you whether this can interact with your existing medications or not. And you can buy this. The link is in the description below. My own supplement, so you know that you are getting something good for yourself. You know, like long research is gone into this. So now, my gorgeous Aquamarini, the very first important date that I want you to pay attention to, it's going to be on the very 1st of July. Just remember that from the very 1st of July, you're going to feel different energy, different vibration. You're going to feel re-energized. Suddenly, you're going to feel these bursts of optimism, but you will not be able to tell where they're coming from, you know? You're not going to be able to tell where this is coming from, but it doesn't really matter where this is coming from. You will know naturally that you're entering a very gentle dimension, and you will like this so much because a lot has been happening in your life. A lot was happening in your life, especially over the last few months. And I'm saying, you know, this month is indeed going to be really busy, but it's also going to be mind-blowing in so many different ways, because the certain things are going to take place, are going to happen when you least expect them. And this is when the beauty of your subconscious mind is going to step through, it's going to step forward and do the necessary thing in order to make the most of the situations that you are going to be facing. But this in itself is going to come from you not even thinking too much, and this is when things are going to become literally like it's going to bring you so much more clarity into your life no matter what. So the 1st of July, my gorgeous Aquamarini, you know, it's like all about this inner strength that you are going to feel. And that in itself, you know, the inner strength that you are going to feel is just also kind of going to make you aware of the fact that now you just need to understand it's all about patience and compassion. This is very important for you to remember. But then at that moment in time, there is a very interesting new idea that you are going to have. So the 1st of July, it's also bringing you the new idea. It's all about this fresh thinking that you are going to have, but it's also connected to the certain new learning. There is something that you learned not that long ago, my gorgeous Aquamarini. There is something that you learned, something new, not that long ago, and this is the pure result of this, baby. But because you were waiting to step towards this wonderful and colorful dimension like July, this is when this is all going to be highlighted. So it's something that it's already in the process and something that was already at the back of your mind. So it's something that you learned not that long ago. So now it's all about you feeling like pretty much so curious, like about like kind of like how you can do this new idea, because it's all coming from this fresh way, fresh kind of thinking, you know. And at the same time, you know, there are going to be very kind of important latest news that you're going to become aware of, and that in itself is going to open your eyes. It's going to become your green light, like go baby, it's your time to transform ideas and goals into reality, my gorgeous Aquamarini. So it's all about making a skillful action, but at the same time being confident about your own power and being confident about the fact that you've got all the resources you need. My gorgeous Aquamarini, you're very humble. You're very humble, and I like you for that. I love you for that. But you're way more powerful than you can possibly imagine. You're way more powerful than you can ever give a credit to yourself, you know. You're more powerful than you can possibly imagine. And so just remember that you've got all the resources that you need. So it's all about fresh inspiration and enthusiasm, but you will know you need to explore, you need to explore, and you need to explore. Just remember what I said before, because the natural next stage from this is going to be explore, but also starting out a project when it comes to the new direction. Indeed, you know, this is going to bring you an amazing planning for the long term, you know, but also the choices that you're going to be making right now throughout July are going to bring you amazing abundance. Just remember this, and it's going to make you feel so proud of yourself. But you have to at the same time kind of like do not rush too much with things. Just make them, kind of let them happen naturally. The second date, my gorgeous Aquamarini, and before I go there, I would highly recommend you this absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, brand new pendant called Braceated Jasper. This naturally comes, this is the red jasper, naturally comes with the actual hematite as well. So it's a wonderful combination. But also on another hand, you know, it helps you so much to bring peace and calm at a time of transformation, especially when it comes to mental clarity and focus. You know, when there's so many signs, when there is so much happening, sometimes it's almost like, oh my God, like which sign do I go for? Which sign is the most important? Sometimes, you know, where there's so many signs happening and so many guidance we have along our path, like it's going to be in July, it's very difficult to differentiate and to kind of specify which sign would be the most important one at this moment in time. When it's to do with our subconscious mind and spirituality, sometimes it's not that easy. So this is why the Braceated Jasper, it's absolutely going to help you so much when it comes to the mental clarity, when it comes to your passion, when it comes to you expressing yourself throughout July, August and September 2022. This gorgeous Braceated Jasper comes with sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. By buying things from my channel, you're also supporting my channel as well. I have to say that, so thank you very much. 11th of July is the second important date. It's like, oh my God, listen to me, this is so amazing. On the 11th of July, you're gonna feel like this like, you're not gonna be able to tell where this is coming from. It's crazy in the best possible way. It's like mental, but it's like all about this, a very creative and artistic flow. So which means that you just out of the blue, you're gonna feel this amazing creative and artistic flow. Like it's more like about creative flow, really creative. So that in itself, it's really kind of gonna make you to kind of get in touch with yourself, to come back home to yourself and to do what you really like doing, what you love doing. Let's say you're a painter and you're painting, and now you're painting like, oh yeah, I just wanna, suddenly it's gonna be like crazy, like flow. You're gonna feel really good about yourself. Let's say you like hoovering. Yeah, maybe you like cleaning. Let's say you like hoovering. So you're like hoovering everywhere. You're like enjoying yourself, la la la. You're like really kind of love hoovering. So you're gonna be doing that. Let's say you love cleaning. Lots of people love cleaning their home. You know, lots of people just find it like brilliant for stress and things like that. No matter what your creative flow is going to be, what you're gonna feel, and which level you're going to be at, it doesn't matter. It's about you going into it, you jumping into it. Why? You know why? Because you will know that you are creating something very magnetic around yourself at the same time. On one hand, you're sending a very powerful affirmative message to the universe, but at the same time, what you're gonna get back is the actual very psychic and intuitive message. Look how I know this sounds really weird, but this is like you become very magnetic with that vibration, and to you that vibration is going to bring a really powerful psychic and intuitive message, and that message is going to open your eyes and it's going to make you aware of not making an impulsive mistake. Suddenly it's going to come to you, no baby, no, do not make this impulsive mistake that you're going to become aware of on the 11th of July. Okay, this is important, because that you becoming aware of it, you will protect yourself on so many different levels. You're going to protect your energy, you're going to protect your vibration, you're going to protect like the people who are the most important to you, but most importantly, it's going to help you to get a different perspective. Okay, and that when you become this, it's going to help you to get a different perspective. But then at that moment in time, you're also going to become aware of the an importance to pause a little bit, to kind of wait a little bit, and that in itself is going to really kind of give you time to kind of chill out and relax a little bit. And then suddenly, when you're going to clear your head and you're going to become aware of the actual voluntary sacrifice, and that is going to help you so much to kind of let go. but also to accept, things that are coming. Most importantly, it's going to kind of intuitively show you how important it is also to nurture yourself as much as you possibly can, because this is the time of your spiritual awakening, and it's also the time when you're healing and ascending to the next level. So at the same time, in between the 11th of July and the 31st of July, you must be, my God, the more motivational you are, you're gonna feel very motivated in between the 11th of July and the 31st of July. So you're gonna feel extremely motivated, you're gonna feel extremely inspired, and you're also at the same time, you need to understand where your power is to take the actual leadership road by stepping into the spotlight of your life. You're the main actor in your gorgeous life. You're the main actor in your gorgeous spiritual journey. Just look at it like that. It's going to feel like, oh my God, what's happening? It's important. So it's all about you taking a leadership role in between the 11th and the 31st of July. By the same time, it's all about you opening up, talking, expressing yourself, making sure that you're keeping your eyes on the big picture, but also making sure at the same time that you are communicating your vision. The more you are communicating your vision, the more stronger you're going to be, the more powerful you're going to be, the more you're going to grow internally, the more you're going to realize about yourself, the more you're going to realize about this world, the more you're going to realize about this life, the more you're going to realize way beyond. So this is the importance of a kind of pushing this energy through and making the most of it, my gorgeous Aquamarine. My Lord, this is important indeed. And what else I was going to recommend you, it's an emerald, part of my brand new line. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this emerald. It's something to open you up, baby. It's something to help you with communication when you stumble upon like a really strange and difficult people, like people with a heavy energy. They drain certain amount of energy from us. But also when it comes to like being inspired by your work, by things that you're doing, like by making the most of it, emerald is brilliant because it kind of like, it helps you on one hand to communicate and to express yourself at the time when you need it the most, and at the time when there may be some strange people around you, but also it helps you so much, not only with your own spirituality and the actual balance, but it also helps you like when it comes to planning, when it comes to long planning, because there are going to be some long plans that you're going to make. There is so much that you're going to be thinking about your present moment, by your future as well. Then this is like kind of help you with your own balance. You kind of see what you wouldn't normally see. So an emerald is something I would highly, absolutely suggest you to actually wear. And this comes with a beautiful sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. By buying things from my channel, my gorgeous Aquamarini, you're also supporting my channel as well. The third important date is going to be on the 31st of July. Now the 31st of July, there is going to be really weird experience. You are going to have a really weird experience. I'm not saying it's horrible. I'm not saying it's evil. I'm not saying it's nasty. I'm just saying it's going to be really, really weird experience that you're going to have. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. No, seriously, you are going to have like a really weird experience on the 31st of July, and what else I was going to say to you, and this is going to happen really unexpectedly, but it's somehow going to highlight someone's domination over your life, and you will not like this whatsoever. So this weird experience is yet again going to work in your favor, because somehow you're going to become aware of the person through that weird experience who has been dominating your life, and you don't like this. And it's actually maybe 3 people that have been kind of dominating your life, but one of them is like kind of really, really strong, and this is going to highlight that person. And these 3 people, and what I really like, that not that long after that moment in time, there is going to be really message that it's actually going to surprise you, and that message is not going to be about this, but that message is going to be about the sudden progress and movement, swift activity and change. And this in itself, it's really going to kind of give you the opportunity to make a decision like really quickly, and that in itself is going to just highlight like, oh my god, the power of synchronicity. You have this weird experience, then you become aware of people that are dominating your life. No baby, no, you don't like that. And then not that long after that, you get a message that there is a very much so an unexpected progress, clear progress, which is going to allow you to make a really big, really important decision to you. And that decision is going to really create a path away from this domination, the path away from the life and past that no longer serves you, especially when it comes to this domination, and especially when it comes to you feeling way too frequently restrained. These are all signs that karmically are coming to an end with your life, with a certain aspects of your life, and it's entirely down to you when you're going to realize this and when you're going to do something about it. But now I'm telling you, my gorgeous Aquamarini, that most certainly July is going to be the one, because this is all going to lead to actually to your own advancement, but also it's going to make you think how you're going to kind of like really come up with a new plan. It's about a new plan, it's about a new solution that you're going to come up, because you know it's things that I'm saying new plan and new solution because it's to do with the things that you wanted to do for a while, especially over the last 2 or 3 years. So that it's pretty much so like it's still to do with like an important part of your life. So now it's connected to this message, which is going to surprise you with the progress. So in order to kind of like do that, like, you know, plan what was on your mind like before, it almost as if it was attempted before, but it wasn't the right time, you see. So it's all about the elements of something from before, but also coming up with a new plan, coming up with a new solution now. So it's all about the hope and confidence that you're going to feel here clearly that you didn't have before, but at the same time, the uncertain efforts are most certainly not going to put you off whatsoever, because what's going to happen here, it's going to bring a balanced force, harmony. It's going to bring like a pretty much so the realization that now at this moment in time, you know what you need to do, you know where you need to go, you know where you need to which steps you need to make, but the tact is necessary in order to maintain pace. And also this is bringing you an absolutely mind-blowing important clarity, and it's going to help you to make a choice later on, you know, instead of like a kind of like over analyzing and things like that. This is going to give you clarity on what you desire, and most importantly, it's going to help you to move forward indeed. And what you're going to start here, it's going to have a second stage on the 15th of September 2022. The 15th of September 2022, you're already going to have going to see the direct result of what was happening on the 31st of July 2022, and it's going to be good, and it's going to be brilliant, and it's bringing you an additional surprise to think about, something really, really delicious. It's about to manifest into your life. You just have to wait, my gorgeous Aquamarini, and see. So now, my gorgeous Aquamarini, I'm just going to see briefly what is going to happen in the first part of July, mid part of July, and the last part of July. So the first part of July, please be aware of the fact that there are going to be some quite strange and unusual people around you, and I don't want you to make an unwise choice. An unwise choice that you are going to be able to, you're going to be aware of this. And so just listen to yourself, you know, listen to your intuition, follow your intuition. That's the way to live this life indeed, okay? The mid part of July is just, I like this so much. So it's all about your own victory here, but at the same time, you know, you are gonna make such a wise choices that are going to bring you public recognition and success on so many different levels. It's all about promotion and awards, you know, and going on the next stage of your life. Important. The last part of July, it's all about you learning something very specific. Just remember, there is something, there is going to be very strong urge for you to learn something new. Not like, you're not going to be like, oh yeah, I want to learn something new, I want to learn something new. No baby, no. But there is some kind of something that you're going to see. It's going to inspire you so much. You're going to start thinking about it. You're not going to be able to stop thinking about it. at the end of July, and this is something that you should read up about more. This is something that you should learn more about, because it's happening at a time when the certain past is coming to an end. So this is naturally bringing a new push now. So it's important for you to remember this, that at the same time you need to pay attention to detail as well. Just remember this. Okay, so now my gorgeous aquamarini, I'm just going to see what is going to happen to those of you in relationship. So for those of you in relationship, you know, it's like, I like this so much. You know why? Because your partner is going to surprise you in the best possible... Your partner is going to surprise you in the best possible way. They're going to do something really brilliant. They're going to do something really big. They're going to do something really good. They're going to express themselves, maybe with some kind of work, and you're really going to like it. And for on one hand, you know, you're going to be really surprised in the best possible way, because it's bringing a really powerful element of surprise. But on another hand, it's really going to give an idea to both of you. The really mind-blowing idea, it's actually going to come out of it. And that idea is going to help you so much, you know, when it comes to like the next stage of your life, but also when it comes to you both knowing exactly that the necessary adjustment when it comes to your near future is needed, you know, and that adjustment, it's going to be highlighted. Indeed, it's important. Okay, so now when it comes to those of you who are single and ready to mingy, my gorgeous aquamarinich, you know, when I say to you that, you know, that you are going to, at the end of July, you're gonna feel a very strong need to learn something new. Well, at the same time, that progress, that process is bringing somebody very special into your life. Okay, this learning progress, this realization, this process where you're going to find yourself at, it's happening because it's meant to happening. Indeed, this is a divine time of your life which is going to help you to reconnect yourself with yourself. Your spirit is going to come home to yourself, which means that you've been through a lot. But now that also means that this stage is also bringing someone very special, very different and very unique into your life. Somebody extremely open-minded, and you're gonna like this so much. There is something so different and so unusual about this person who you would normally go for and compared to who you would normally go for. And I like it because it's clearly showing how much you changed, how much you spiritually grew in the best possible way. Okay, my gorgeous aquamarini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I love every single one of you. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light. So I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you, my gorgeous aquamarini. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye.